guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing great. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some DIY room decor ideas. It's been like a really long time since I've done a room decor, and I was seeing a lot of comments from you guys that you would like me to do one, so that is what I'm gonna be doing today. I hope that you guys enjoy the video. If you do enjoy it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, and if you could maybe click that subscribe button, that would be so awesome. Before we get started, I want to give out a huge shout out to this week's notification squad. Thank you so much for your comments, and if you aren't part of the notification squad already, all you have to do is turn on your post notifications and leave me a comment down below to be featured in my next one. And with that all being said, now let's get started with the DIYs. For the first DIY, I'm going to show you how to make a super adorable candy jar. You can use this jar to store pretty much anything. So I have some aluminum foil here and I'm gonna make a ball. Then I'm gonna take some air dry clay, I'm using Model Magic, and I'm gonna cover the ball with it. This is going to be the head, so you want it to be a dome-like shape, and it has to be flat at the bottom so that you can glue it onto the jar. Once you're happy with the shape of the head, you can make the ears. So I'm making this oval-like shape. I'm gonna cut it in half and just pop it on. Now for the face, I have two balls for the eyes and then this oval shape for the nose. And by the way, because I didn't have black clay, I just went over it using some black acrylic paint. Once you're happy with everything, you want to let this air dry overnight. So because I did not like the lid of my jar, I ended up spray painting it using some gold. Now you don't really have to do this, but I honestly was not a fan of the red, so yeah. Using some super glue, I'm going to glue the head onto the lid, and there is the jar all completed. For the second DIY, I'm going to be making a Pop-Tart inspired pillow. I have some beige fabric that I folded in half, and I'm going to trace out this rectangle shape. What I'm using here is actually a lid from a container that I have, but if you guys don't have anything like this, I'll leave the dimensions for this rectangle so you guys can make your own template. After tracing it out, I'm going to put pearl pins all around so that the fabric doesn't get out of place. And now you want to sew this together. As you guys can tell, I'm doing a pretty basic stitch here. And by the way, you do want to leave an opening at the bottom or at the top, it doesn't really matter. Once you're done, you want to remove the pearl pins and flip this inside out, and you will have your pillowcase. For the frosting, I have some white fabric and I'm just gonna glue it on top using a hot glue gun. Now that you have your Pop-Tart, you just want to add the details. The first thing that I'm going to do is add a face. I'm making a laughing face. I really love how this face turned out. It looks really cute. And I completely forgot to tell you guys, I'm using fabric paint. You can also use acrylic paint. To finish off the Pop-Tart, I'm going to add some sprinkles using pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Now you want to stuff your pillow with some pillow stuffing, and what I like to do is I basically open up like an old pillow and I use the stuffing from it. It's way cheaper than buying pillow stuffing from Michael's or Amazon or like Walmart. and there is your Pop-Tart pillow all completed. For the next DIY, I'm going to be making a cheese wedge squishy phone holder. And that was a lot to say. The first thing you're going to need for this DIY is some memory foam. You can find this from Walmart or Amazon. And I'm going to go ahead and trace out this triangle shape using a pen. Using my pair of scissors, I'm going to start cutting it out. And as you guys can see, I am using a pretty thick piece of memory foam because you are making a phone holder, so you want there to be like enough room, if that makes any sense. I have my phone here and I'm going to just mark down the size so that I know how big the slot should be. And again, using my pair of scissors, I'm going to cut it out. As you can see, now I am ripping off the memory foam. I'm not really good at explaining this step, but you can see that I'm like basically ripping it off. Now to bring this to life, I'm going to paint the squishy using some yellow fabric paint. To give this some dimension, I'm going in with a darker shade of yellow and I'm just going to fill up the little circles that we have. And of course, no squishy is complete without a face, so I made the face using some felt. I glued it on with some super glue, and then lastly, I'm adding the blush using some paint. And there is the cheese wedge squishy phone holder all completed. For the final DIY, I'm making some cute planters. Honestly, I don't need to even do a voiceover for this because it's so simple, so easy. But basically, I have these pots that I bought from the dollar store and I'm going to paint it using some acrylic paint. Then, once it was dry, I'm going to just add a mustache face. And that is literally all I'm going to do. And there is the final DIY all completed. Let me know in the comments down below which DIY was your favorite. It's been such a long time since I've done like a room decor, so I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you all are having a fantastic day. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one.